you know,
3
different LTEX or whatever. I didn't know if that would make it faster.
Well, this way will work too. This way will just make it so the attachments are available, so you can swap them, change them whenever you want. But now I don't have to have independent processors anymore, which is the name of the game. No more.
Right.
Victor.
Hey.
What up, buddy? You gonna come play for a sesh here?
Yeah.
So I'm just doing the one tonight, but next weekend we'll do the longer sesh for sure.
Alrighty.
So let's see how much we can abuse in 45 minutes.
Yeah. Larry bailed on me today.
Where'd he go?
Well, we were gonna do like a logging from scratch type of thing and like record it. Like we were gonna start like a little series.
Yeah.
And so yesterday was when we were setting it up, and we were just trying which machines and mods and stuff we wanted to use, and that's where that whole me putting his pickup truck on the roof thing came from.
Oh, okay.
He's just like, yeah, check out my Ford. I was like, that's great. Check out my Komatsu.
and then he bailed on you.
Yeah, and then
How dare he?
Yeah, he was supposed to. Said he'd be available 4 o'clock like your time.
Oh, weird. Well, he has failed you now, hasn't he?
He really has.
Well, punishment he shall receive.
That is why the like I renamed him on my Discord. He's just effing Larry, but it's the actual word.
That's funny.
Yeah, he didn't even notice it. Like we play together quite frequently, and
that's funny.
He didn't even notice it. He noticed it last night. He's like, "When did you change that?" I was like, I don't know, a while ago.
Right on.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny.
And I believe Bargain is working on our processor script here, so hopefully we'll be able to get that out at the same time as the new detachable processor heads and all that stuff.
Yeah, the
probably Christmas will be the next update at this rate. Yeah, maybe after Christmas, we'll see. Yeah, I'm not in a big rush. Everything's working really good on this last update, so I got no problems. Nothing major.
Oh, maybe that's why this was parked here. Somebody got it stuck.
What? People don't get things stuck around here.
Let's try the quick attach trailer method.
Just slam it. Just slam it, bud.
Oh my god. Come on.
It's crazy when you don't do the afternoon sessions how less people, you get so many less people on the logging crew here. The night ones are always super quiet.
It's the night owl crew.
Yep. Actually, I like it at night. I prefer logging at night.
Yeah, I mean, I was up till 5 in the morning my
outside.
time playing anyway. True story.
Yeah. Should have been a vampire.
Oh. Could I get farm manager, please?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I got a Yoda coming to you.
Stupid feature. What's that, Victor? What do you say?
I got a Yoda. Jeez. I got a Loda coming to you just to unstuck this.
Oh, no worries.
Ah. Yeah, I was about to reset that thing.
Is there still lots of... I can't remember what we moved from the last one. There's stuff up at the landing still? I think there was one loader left up there or something that had to load some wood. Maybe they finished that, I can't remember.
I think we finished that one.
Just grab the back of the cab.
Alright.
Flip it.
It's a Mack, she'll live.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just grab it right by the bull bar and just rip it right out.
That's how dogs are born anyway. They get grabbed by their moms.
That's right. That's correct.
And this thing is getting stuck on everything. Cool.
Maverick, where'd you go?
Here, I'm here. Killing trees.
Oh. You were so quiet. Like he must have died. Something happened to him.
He's got a mission. He's slaying.
Met a pretty girl out in the woods there somewhere. And then we never heard from him again. I don't know what happened. Weird. So strange. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're bunching over there. Ah, I see.
Where else would I be?
Oh, you know, I don't know. In a bush by a tree.
I'd really be quiet if I had to run a processor.
Yeah, right. Piece of shit, what is that? Yeah, it'll be good. So like every other processor operator then, yeah, I got you. I got you. Actually, I might be possibly next month, I think I'm going back to unloading trucks again by the sounds of it, so that should be fun. Back to the pellet plant there. It sounds like they want to hire on, or at least the guy that I'm working for, they want to get three button tops going, I guess. So I may potentially have one of those positions full time. So that'd be kind of cool.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I'm pretty excited about that. I think that'd be kind of cool if it all works out.
I guess I'm moving. I'll run one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Come on down. Hop right in. You're gonna love it. Yeah. What do we got back here? I'm gonna run skidder. That's what I'm gonna do. I haven't been a skidder guy in a long time. See if I remember how to drive. Nope, I forgot.
All the gears out of here.
Run my own. Can I even run my own skidder? I put it together. I should be able to run it, I guess, eh?
I don't know. Engineers put cars together, but they can't put them.
Yeah,
take them
most
apart.
of them can't drive. Yeah.
Can't drive them or can't fix them.
Yeah, 100%. So how about that Elon Musk and Twitter? Hey, that's interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's sure tearing that apart, eh? I mean, I'm okay with that. I think Twitter's ridiculous, but
I think he needs to go. I've been saying this for a while, even before the whole Twitter thing.
yeah.
I want somebody to buy Facebook, and now that Elon Musk
just take
has
it down.
No, not even take it down. Just like actually fix it so that it was, back like.
God, it's so
MySpace,
terrible.
dude?
Their whole interface is just terrible, hey? It's like
Yeah. It's
designed by-
all ads. It's all app tracking. It's
Yeah.
it's like I like being able to connect with friends, but
I think Zuckerberg's doing a pretty good job of burying that thing right into the ground too, by the sounds of it. So.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Elon needs to buy Facebook,
And fix it.
fix it, but also the next Tesla Roadster he sends to space, put Zuckerberg on it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair idea. I like that.
He's not from this planet anyway, so
Yeah. Which one, Zuckerberg or Musk?
Zuckerberg.
I don't think either of them. I think they're both aliens. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Some
Well-
kind of strange alien species that we're unprivy to.
Yeah, I'll take Elon Musk's species over Zuckerberg's.
Can you imagine that? You buy a company for $44 billion and then you just run it into the ground. Or maybe it'll kick back. I don't know. Maybe this is all part of the strategy. I don't know. I sometimes wonder that. It's like maybe we all see the media side of he's an idiot, he's a moron, he's a da-da-da, but maybe there's something to it that he's planning.
Yeah. If there's one thing that man is not, it's an idiot.
Well, you'd think that, hey? I mean, he's got more money than everything on Earth, so I mean, it's kind of hard to say he's hard to argue if he's doing the wrong thing.
Right. Now about that tweet though.
Yeah,
He put out a while ago.
Which one?
Like putting the coke back in cocaine, or putting the cocaine back in coke.
That's a good idea. That'll wake
This
some people
Pepsi,
up.
it just came back to bite me.
Who needs Monster, right? Like, God. It's the good stuff. Man, I screwed
Well,
up this skid here pretty bad.
I think he was in an interview with somebody, and they're like, "So what about this? The most popular tweet or whatever?" And he's like, "Yeah, well, that's why your grandparents were always able to walk to school in the snow 6 miles both ways uphill,
Probably true.
because of the cocaine and the coke."
I wouldn't even doubt that, actually. It probably makes sense.
Yeah, right.
They were wired, man. Alright, I screwed that skid up. I guess I'm just going to put it over here for now. We'll leave this for the other processor.
Since we're on a pretty short mission here and we're slight crude, I'm gonna kill some stumps.
Yeah, you give her, buddy.
There is a butt load up here.
Just do what feels right, man.
I don't know if you've had this experience, but for some reason, I don't know if it's just my buttons dying on my joystick or something else, but it's just not letting me open my grapple.
Hit G. Did that do it?
Nope.
No. Here, let me just confirm that it's not broken or something, because anything can happen. Oh,
Yep.
works for me.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Try assigning a different button, or did you accidentally maybe assign 2 buttons to the same thing? Because I've done that before and it screwed it up.
Oh, yep.
Because if you do that, it'll actually cancels out the other button and it don't work no more.
Yep.
That sounds
was,
more likely.
Had an issue with that today, actually, playing with my buddy from England.
Yeah, because I've done that where I've actually set the stabilizers to the same button as the rotate, and then my rotate stops working and my stabilizers, and I'm like, or no, my stabilizers work, but my rotate wouldn't. And I was like, what the hell's going on here? Because it lets one work, but it cancels out the other. Remember that. Let's get rid of some of these trees so we get some space back here. Put some space back in the old space machine.
I'm trying to put some frame rates back in the frame rate box.
Oh, that's a mission that's not worth it. Good luck with the frame rate.
Hey, I'm going for it. Going for gold.
Huh. Can't quite got that little...
I mean, I actually have,
Oh, there you go.
like, I'm only pinging, what, 70?
So it's not terrible, but it's not great.
No, it's not the best, but
Not the best, but good enough for the girls we go with, eh?
it's good enough for what I'm doing.
100%.
So
Ow.
for some reason, oh sorry.
No, go ahead.
For some reason, it'll let me control the normal grapple, but just not this button top.
Oh, I
There's
wonder
options
it's,
within that
what's
works.
your stabilizer set to on your controls?
Just my secondary button.
Okay, take them off so the stabilizers don't have a button.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you fixed it?
Yeah.
Aha.
Thank you.
There's always a reason.
Just had to
Yep.
yell at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Complain
You're
more.
gonna be
That's
on the
fixes
internet
everything.
pretty soon here. You better square up, all right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yelling fixes
You're gonna-
everything. That's what my dad said.
God damn it! YouTube's gonna be pissed. My grapple's not working.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let YouTube down ever, no matter what. Oops. the hell
Yeah,
kind of-
Larry.
Yeah, Larry.
That's
Where's Larry?
right. That was a freaking shout out.
Yeah. You just got called out, Larry. And he's not even here to defend himself. Poor sap.
He's got nothing to say anyway,
Not a word.
Mr. Deserter.
Of course I
Love
park
you,
right
buddy.
on the only stump in 600 miles. Why wouldn't I?
Right?
Oh,
That's
hey
what I do.
Victor, thanks for that escalator. I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm waiting.
You're welcome. I'm happy to help them. That.
I was watching your video, you build that road, going, wow. How can you do that so easy?
Yeah, that was a fun recording to do.
And
That's
then
nice.
I tried the in-game one, and it wouldn't dig. And FDR
Doesn't the
doesn't
in-game
reach
button-
far enough.
the
That's
in-game
not
bucket don't dig?
excavator. Oh, no.
Why not? Doesn't it use the same script?
Komatsu,
Yeah.
It'll dig already dirt that's piled up, but I couldn't get it to dig.
With the
like a hole.
terraform, it didn't work?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
weird.
Jump in your machine right beside it, and dig away. And
They must
that
have
one-
a
Yeah.
different script on it then or
I
something.
couldn't
There-
get to
yeah.
the menu or nothing.
There are some mods out there that are ported from FS19 where
Ah.
you couldn't terraform wasn't
Well, no,
a
that's
thing.
the in-game one, right? You're talking about? Like the
Yeah, the Komatsu.
the one that Giants
yeah,
built. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the in-game menu.
That's super weird.
Actually, there's about 3 of them. Two of them are just doubles it for some reason. But I tried them both and couldn't get either one of them to dig.
Huh. That's super weird.
Yeah, those are
Ah.
probably they've got the old
Dead
script
Spearman.
for. They probably got the old script where you can only dig up specific spots, like the old mining maps where
Oh, maybe, yeah.
like
Yeah, because there was
they
a pile of
actually
dirt.
made the material in there for you to dig, but you couldn't just go anywhere and dig.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, like it would dig up the pile that I had from FDR's excavator right beside it.
Yep.
It was picking that up, but then it wouldn't dig anything.
Exactly.
Like, frick it.
Yep. That's.
And I got watching Victor, and he's just cuts the road out of the side of a mountain. Like, Jesus.
Which machine do you use, Victor?
Yeah, I'm
That
updating.
was,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
that was the lever. Oh, jeez, I forgot that.
Oh, FS Miners Levere.
Yeah.
I'm updating that bucket to ours, or the one that's in game, to make it a little more sharper for doing like proper digging, because it's got like a
There you go.
huge radius on the bucket. That's a big problem I had with it, but I figured out a way to fix that now. So now it'll actually dig like sharper into the ground, so it's not like taking out a 50% range while you're cutting into the ground.
Nice.
But I still got to tweak with it a bit. Go actually build some roads with it and test it out.
Oh,
The one
great
that-
news!
What's that?
I fixed the Z-axis on my joystick.
Oh, how'd you do that?
I don't know.
Classic. That's me with mods sometimes. It's like, oh, it's working now. What'd you do? No idea, but it's working now.
Yep. Yeah, that's like my old Toyota pickup. It's like,
Yeah.
it won't start. Pop the hood, look around, slam the hood, start. It's like, okay,
Oh,
fine.
yeah, good. I'm glad we had this moment together. Yeah, we're good now.
We're doing it your way today, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all good, homie.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still sloppy. Like the control itself is still, you know, the Thrustmaster's
Yeah.
beautiful thing, but
Sloppiness, yeah. Oh, I know.
I was actually able to get the Z-axis to stabilize instead of sitting there bouncing around.
Oh,
I
that's
kept
good.
playing with the dead zone, so it's at the max dead zone that the game will let you set, which is
Sweet.
30%. Which is fine because I'm just using it for steering, and it also means when I move the joysticks like around while I'm running the machine, I'm not trying to turn all the time.
Yeah. No, hey,
Gives
if it
me
works, why not? Freaking hey.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy.
So Maverick, one thing that with Terraform on FDR maps is it's kind of spotty where you can do it. I probably searched around for 45 minutes trying to find a spot I could dig.
Right.
Oh, is there certain maps that don't let you dig everywhere?
No, and
But
yours
your Northwest Passage is like that too. I couldn't dig in quite a few spots behind the sawmill.
This one?
Those little lakes. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Like
go
we
over
moved
to go over to the other side of the little valley, and
That's funny because the terrain's all the same across the map. I wonder if it's just like the mod only allows certain spectrums or something.
I don't know.
Like
Kept saying something like you couldn't.
too close to the something.
Terrain not accessible or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I checked my buy. Okay, no, I bought the property. It's my test.
Oh,
property.
weird.
Do you have the Paint and Terraform Anywhere mod?
Yep,
Okay.
I had that installed.
Weird.
Never mind, I'm out of options.
Well, I have issues with like snow on this map, or all my maps too. I don't know what goes on there, but
Snow mass being weird.
yeah, and it like disappear and stuff. Apparently, if you use the
mine
snow,
will
oh,
snow
sorry,
all day and then
disappears,
my
right?
map, yeah, and then all of a sudden you turn around and it's just whoop,
Yeah.
it goes right before your eyes.
Apparently, if you use the snow geo, it doesn't do that. Like it keeps the snow there all the time, but it doesn't go away or something. But I haven't tried that yet. There's like a snow geo mod or something. It keeps it always winter. I'll probably start using that soon because it's, you know, winter up north here now.
Yeah.
You don't need a geo, just look out the window.
Yeah.
It sounds like I might be playing in that in real life, so it won't matter here soon.
Yeah. Thursday afternoon, I had that Kenworth running away from that blizzard in Buffalo.
Oh, nice. Oh, man, that's nuts, eh? 1.5 meters of snow there
Yep.
Oh,
in one night. Like, Jesus. 3 people died
like,
or something?
in a
That's
10 or
freaking
12 hour.
nuts.
Yeah. So, Wednesday afternoon, I'm driving west on I-90 through New York, and I'm looking at the DOT signs, and it says,
Don't stop, keep going, run!
no, it says commercial vehicles banned I-90 exit 46 to Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Like
weird.
all the way from Rochester, New York down to Pennsylvania.
Frick, that's crazy.
Effective Thursday 4 p.m. and I was sitting at the landfill at like maybe, I don't know, 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm looking at the storm coming over the lakes. I'm like, oh,
That's
shit.
not gonna be good.
We had like 45 mile an hour winds up on the landfill, and I'm sitting there with a frameless dump trailer. I'm like, yep, we're fine.
Yeah.
Everything's okay.
This is okay. This is good.
Yeah, they would. All the dump trailers were dumping in one spot, and
That's crazy.
we kind of had our asses into the wind, so the wind was kind of going up the dump trailer instead of against it, off the side.
Always a good time.
That's all you need. Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't flip over, you're fine.
Yeah.
If you
don't
do
want
flip
that.
over, well, you
It's
can
just
go haul
early.
groceries.
As you say, it's just an early day off. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, that's the nice thing about a frameless. If you're lucky, the truck stays upright, and you can just pull the pin and drive away.
Yeah. 100%. Well, actually, I should hop in that other processor and finish off that other pile before I keep building this one.
I've seen a dump truck right in front of my eyes. The cylinder broke.
Bad day.
The dump box, it was about 3/4 of the way up. It fell completely over on its side. Both drive axles were standing straight up in the air. The driver's side tire was about 6 inches off the ground. The front steer tire.
Yep.
Like, that's how badly it was twisted. I was building log homes at the time next door, and I walked over and was talking to the driver. So I asked, I guess this truck's toast today. He goes, no, I'll be back here tomorrow.
Yeah.
I said, no bullshit, look at this thing. Look at your drive axles are straight up, your steer tire. Oh no. Next day, sure enough, it was over there dumping gravel. I was like, walked over and had a look at it. And, oh,
you guys-
shit, these things are tough, eh?
Did you guys ever see that video of the guy unloading? Looks like he's using like a 988 or something, unloading a log truck full of logs.
Yeah, the pole truck he flipped over, and,
he
the driver
catches-
just
yeah.
like crowd
Falls
falls.
to the ground and just like my life is over.
Oh, that loaderman. Oh,
He probably was just like the most shame of his life. Hey, just like,
oh, I bet.
I can't believe he caught that stake. Like, I was just like, no way. It was like I figured the stake would have bent over or something before that, but I guess not. Eh? Like,
Yeah.
frick.
Dang.
That was a full
cried
load.
for that driver. I was so upset with that.
I felt
watched it, and
felt
was
worse
like,
for the loaderman. I was just like, dude.
I
But-
did,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like just watching the driver's reaction, I
was so
felt
funny.
it. And just immediately, I was like, I would
Just
probably have.
no!
Yeah, it was like a Hollywood. On the knees, no! Why?
Yeah, it was
Throw the
very-
hat.
It was very
like,
dramatic, that's for sure. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
laughing. I'm like, that's freaking brutal, man.
yeah.
That was a good video.
The part of that wasn't on the video was him getting yanked, the operator getting yanked out of the machine and beat.
Yeah. Oh, I doubt it. It was probably more of a, oh, I'm so sorry, man. And then the mill just bought him a
Yeah.
new truck, so it's
I
fine.
was gonna say, and then the mill buys you a new truck.
Yeah, so it's all good.
But it's not that one,
Yeah.
dude. It's like a kid with a balloon or you with your wallet.
Yeah.
Like, if you lose it,
You're
Like,
toast. That was yours. That
who
was
was
your
that?
baby.
Jeff Foxworthy that made that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's funny.
Or Bill Engvall. That's what it was.
Man, I can't imagine just, yeah. But, you know,
Why are you
mistakes,
crying? We'll
mistakes
get you
happen.
another one. I want that one.
Mistakes
No, I had
do
a truck
happen.
pull away early on me while I was lifting his quad up.
Yeah.
Hooked the quad, and the quad the quad almost pulled me over.
Oh,
By the
jeez.
time I let go of it, it come down and broke the turntable off the steering, whatever.
Did he
tire,
just
turntable.
assumed you had it up in the air, didn't look, or what?
Didn't even look. Yeah, I was yelling at him, stop, 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 stop. Oh, too late.
Yeah.
Trailer's laying on the ground. I'm almost on my side. Yeah. Another guy did the same thing, but it ripped his bunk off when the trailer come down. He ripped
Oh,
his
okay.
back bunk off his truck.
Yeah.
Fucking two old guys. This was like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Two old guys get together on it, and the guy comes walking over with a big chunk of chain over his shoulder, motions to me, stand that bunk up in the back of that guy's truck. Okay, I pick it up off the ground, maneuvered around, get it standing up right on the frame where it's supposed to be. They wrapped chains around it,
Yeah.
and then they sat there, and there was a dangle, like your big pulp grapple.
Yeah.
It was like one of them, but it had the big chains hanging in the middle. But anyway, they chained it all up, and then they watched me put the first couple logs into it till it was all nice and sturdy. He says, okay, just be careful loading it, don't push on it,
Yeah.
or you'll, and pulse the front to back on it. Oh, okay, that was my first loading job too.
Oh, man, that's crazy, eh?
So I loaded that truck up and then loaded the trailer up, and that old guy went to town, and he was back about not even an hour late for his second load.
That's crazy.
He had that thing fixed in an hour.
Oh, yeah, that's your money, though, right? I guess you got to keep her
Yeah.
going.
Well, especially a couple old guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not screwing around. They want their loads, and they're going to get them.
Yeah.
You be there to sit on the machine and load them.
It's bingo night. Don't get in the way.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, yeah.
Gotta get the wife to bingo. So.
That's right. That's funny. Yeah.
You'll never see him again if he's late for that.
No.
Yeah, some wild things can happen with that stuff, eh? Always human error, every time. Hey, what's going on with that? Because if nobody was driving them, nothing bad would happen. They just sit there happily, no problem.
We had a driver on an on-ramp, just, the story goes he was on his phone. I'm not sure. It was a relatively new driver, but the data from the truck says he was full throttle in the corner and he was loaded with sludge. which is human shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
And
That's fun.
Yeah, he rolled it on the ramp right off of one highway onto the other.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Truck
eh?
was fine. You still have the truck. Truck's still going down the road.
It's enough of that shit, literally.
Nice thing about frameless trailers, they snap right at the freaking plate.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Eh?
Yeah, they'll just, if you're lucky, they snap
What
at
was
the
that
plate
other-
and
there
the
was
bottom
another-
of the piston brakes.
There's that other video of that guy that's following that logging truck down the highway or whatever the hell for the longest time, and he's just like, I think I don't know if one of the bunks was broken or what the hell, but it was like swaying back and forth, and then finally it just topples over and brings the whole truck with it. I don't remember. That was I think that was up here somewhere, or somewhere. Maybe it looked like BC or something, but
Yeah, I saw that one.
yeah. And it's just like he going around a corner, and then so he's just going too fast, and the whole bunk just lays over, and the whole thing.
Oh,
just,
yeah.
yeah.
Going into town, up in the outskirts of a town.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
wild.
that one went ass to face.
Yeah.
Roll over.
As soon as I saw
The
that, I
tail
was just
went.
like, oh, buddy.
You guys will all watch this now for sure again, but when you watch them kind of videos, watch how slow the truck goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because watching out how slow it goes, how fast it picks up speed.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
you watch the back trailer go over,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it's
goes
like,
over nice and slow, and then as soon as the truck starts to move, it's just
Wham!
instantly on its side.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's an
eh?
exponential equation.
I know a buddy of mine did that in a super train. He said, yeah, I watched both trailers go over, and I started to wait for the truck to go over. Next thing I realized, I was already over. Now
Yeah, yeah, it catches up real fast, eh? Centripetal force.
Yeah,
Hey, it's
it's
Matt.
like a
Hey,
giant torsion bar.
Yeah,
How's it
yeah.
going?
Well,
You know, you got
Yeah, it's
all that force in it, and then boom, as soon as it hits that pressure threshold, it releases it.
yeah,
Over you are.
pretty
There's
cool.
no tipping over. It's you went from one direction to the other.
You coming in tonight, Matt, or?
No, I was just coming to tell you that
I didn't do it.
I'm going to be doing some mining here.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
So out
That's all
on
good.
Yukon Valley.
No,
So-
next weekend
And then-
I'll be
and
on
I
a little
read
bit
your-
earlier for longer, so
Okay. All right.
so no harm.
Oh, I love Yukon Valley.
Yeah,
Go
it's
do
pretty-
some gold
pretty neat.
mining.
What?
Gold mining.
What version is he up to now?
Oh gosh, I'm not sure. I don't know too much about the map. There's another guy that told me and my girlfriend about the map and my son. So we just got threw in some mods and the TLX and for hauling gold. That has a big capacity
This is a
and,
hefty skid here, Maverick.
some other mods. What is the capacity on your bucket?
Whatever you
Well,
want it to be.
I'm editing it right now. I think it was 7,000, I think, but I think it's now about to be 12,000 because I wanted it for deep digging on terrain.
Oh, okay, cool.
But
Yeah.
that's not 100% certain yet. I'm still working on it. I'm upgrading
That's-
its collisions and digging abilities so that it can dig a little sharper. 'Cause it kind of
Right.
does a bit of an area effect when you're digging with it right now. It's too much. So should be able to fix that though.
Right.
I just mod the bucket so that it looks realistic when I'm working instead of
Instead
going
of
by what the number says. So I
Yeah.
just keep playing with the XML
yeah, that's
until I get it right.
exactly what I'm going for. Is when I grab out of the ground, I want it to kind of try to match what the
Right.
capacity is, so it looks.
Right.
So it's
Right.
not taking 50 million times more than it should, or nothing in comparison to the ground.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like the effort of the machine going in to grab it versus how much it actually holds and how many buckets it takes to fill a truck.
Yeah, totally.
Like that's all I did. Like that Komatsu WA 500. Like
Just matched
for the
it.
yeah, for mining, I was like, this is a big machine and it's pretty accurate size wise as far as to like a dump truck or something like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
TLX
yeah.
Phoenix or something. So I just modded that bucket until I was happy with the amount of buckets it took to fill up this truck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, that's
and then
fair.
I would just mod the truck too, so I'd get it so that it was like a proportionate like production versus realistic amount of buckets. So
Mhm.
I think the loader bucket ended up being like 300,000 liters and the truck held like 800,000.
Oh yeah. Well, and that's it. Once you match it to look realistic, then when you're actually doing it, not only does it look
Yeah.
realistic, but it feels more realistic. Because there's nothing
Yep.
worse than going in with a bucket and then like having you go in for a full ground dig and it only takes like a tiny little chunk out of the ground, like a little deet, and then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
hit bedrock. It's like bang, and just like your bucket
Yeah,
stops, and you're like,
yeah,
this
the
is
rest
stupid.
of the machine's just like freaking out,
Yeah.
like, oh my god, we're full. This does not work here.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm going for too. Is like when you're digging, I don't care if it takes 30,000 to make it look like I did a hole in the ground, but I want it to be a full scoop of the bucket, so it feels like you actually took the chunk out of the ground, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's the goal. But whether we can achieve that or not, we'll see. Still lots of playing around got to happen on that. But this week I'll be doing lots of modding, so it'll be good.
I saw everybody asking you questions about the new DLC.
Yeah.
Are you
Even
gonna-
though I
you
made a
gonna do
video
this
saying I'm
FDR?
not touching it.
Did you make a video this week or something?
No, I made it a long time ago. Yeah.
Logging
Can't touch
rants,
us.
like 3 different multiplayers.
I think I've done like several videos. There was one main one and then a whole pile of different ones, but I knew that was going to happen.
I played on it. I was like, hey, I'm hoping they'll release some of those assets to modders. Though.
yeah,
I
don't really care about the like the machines and stuff. Like obviously those are they're machines and stuff, but like the trees.
They did a gorgeous job with them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, they look beautiful for sure. Yeah, but unfortunately,
yarder.
What's that?
Oh, the
yarders are pretty lame.
Yeah,
they're
that's
not good.
That's not a yarder. It's a
No.
clothesline.
It's a clothesline. Yeah. Oh, they
They're
just really like
one of them's
weak?
kind of like the one we were talking about, FDR on the back of a skidder.
Oh, okay.
Except it's on the back of a fucking tractor.
Oh.
The other one looks more like what we would see, like a generator, big trailer power generator.
Yeah,
Okay.
tower
With a
yarder.
pole standing out of the top of it that folds.
Oh.
Oh, I looked at a video to see how it worked and went,
So
It's kind of confusing at first.
we used it today actually, and once you get the hang of their weird controls, like it has a follow me option for the carriage, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie,
which one
it's
did
not
you try
bad.
out?
So yeah, when you're doing solo stuff, you can have it follow you, so you can go around, hook the trees, and then you can tell it to go all the way back up to the top. And when it's got this little symbol in like your F1 help menu,
Yeah.
and
Which
it
one
will
did you use? The one that's on the back of the tractor, or the
no
one that's
the
trailer?
tower one.
That's the tower
That one
yeah, the
wasn't.
trailer.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad.
I just want the script that locks it to the ground. That's all I would really want. Because it locks to the ground, does it not? Or is it just...
Yeah.
Yeah,
when you-
There's a little foot that comes down. Yeah.
yeah.
and then
when
how
you-
much
well, when-
weight... Does it still like whack around, fly around like bad, like
And
physics?
then there's things that come out attached to other trees and stumps and stuff.
yeah,
So when you're using it though, so you're pulling, say you're pulling 3 giant chunks of tree or whatever the hell.
winch snaps.
You can only hook so much to it.
Yeah, you can
4
only
ton,
hook so
or
much.
3
It's not
ton.
like yours after you can hook like 30 trees to it and still.
Oh,
work.
it's got like a limit on it. Okay, okay.
It's
Yeah.
got a
Yeah.
3 ton. It's got a 3 ton limit.
And I don't know how much each log weighs. If you're doing like 6 meter,
Yeah.
I don't know how much each one weighs.
So the whole trees on the new map, it's like, some of the trees, the total will be like 1.4, 1.6, and then all of a sudden you'll get like this tree looks barely bigger than it, and it's like well over 3, and it says you can't pull it, and you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So I gotta make a yarder then, I guess, eh?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Better.
The skidder's like a
bigger,
yarder though.
Even
the
your
attached-
green one from 19 would
Yeah,
be
that's
cool.
probably
If you
what
made
I'll
the
do,
boom-
like the fishing line
just
style
make the
one.
boom a little bit longer and stand straight up.
The problem for
I
me is
kinda-
weight. Like once you get that weight, that distance away from the machine, it has to weigh so much. Like those other ones weighed
Right,
like
right.
2 million kilograms. That's how much they had to weigh in order to pull it. I mean, I'll try some stuff, but I can't guarantee nothing with those. They're kind of a
I see
nightmare.
why you need the locking script. Yeah.
Yeah, so the locking script, that's why I was kind of excited about that. Because I was like, oh, if they have a locking script, we can make that work.
Right. So the way they did it is when you go to set up the yarder, you just walk to an attachment point,
Right.
and you like look up at another tree, and it allows you to attach it. When you do that and you actually attach the guide rope, then it'll attach all the support ropes to
Support,
just
yeah.
invisible
I
things
see.
in the ground. So it's just a visual thing to go along with some type of scripting to block it.
I see.
It works though. I mean,
Yeah, I
It
tried the
holds-
one on a little
it holds
trailer.
3-ton logs. What else
Hold
do
on
you
one
want?
sec here, Victor. I'm just going to move so I'm straight with you here. If my machine will stop moving.
I'm sure. I mean, they let modders put stuff out with the Kubota DLC
They're back
stuff,
of it, or?
so.
I
That's
have to admit, I
perfect.
kind of like the little forwarder they put in. That's kind of cute, I think.
Oh, they
Oh,
got
that little yellow forwarder.
Yeah, it was kind of cute.
The
I
little
played it for a
Volvo?
while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of it's rust. If you're looking for like an old time
Yeah.
logging, 3-meter logs,
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And the
You
log,
can put
the
fives
logs
on
are.
it.
Yeah, well,
I think Grapple
yeah, you
doesn't like
could.
them.
yeah, the Apple probably wouldn't like 5. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
would
go
yeah,
when I
yeah.
played with it.
one tree at a time, even the in-game map,
Yeah.
playing on one tree at a time for that little grapple. But it was still kind of cute.
Mhm.
I use HR Forced.
They kind of need to go onto a Maverick, kind of just do something like that, clear the land and do some homesteading, and then get a little tractor and plow some fields and make your own
okay.
farms and stuff.
Now he's trying to turk farming.
No, that's right.
I'll log it for you. You can build it.
There you go.
Oh, we were doing that on one of my dedicateds in 19, where it was like we had the logging, cause I got a couple people on my server, like some of them just do the farming,
Mhm.
and then some of them don't give a shit about the farming and all they want to do is the logging. So we would do like the logging crew would come in and clear out a spot, like we were doing that on Yukon Valley in 19.
Well, that sounds cool.
So
Yeah.
we go in and just clear off like as much
And
as
then
we
they come
could
mine
until.
it?
Yeah, and then they would come and actually like do a farm. So they'd like plow fields.
Yeah,
and
we
plant
used to do
crops
that
and
too
all
in
that.
FS17, I think it was. That was fun.
Yeah, I mean it's different. It's something to
That
do.
is
and,
different. That is different. Yeah.
and you actually have a point.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah, 'cause we were-
like.
We were supposed to
I
do it
get
for a
bored
series,
sometimes.
like for another YouTuber. I remember that. Because what we were gonna do is do that. We'd do the logging crew thing, and then we'd come back and give them the map with the new cut section, and then let him do his series on this section that we cut out.
Yeah, see that's cool.
Yeah. It never really panned out, unfortunately, but it was a cool
Yeah.
idea, though.
Yeah, it is. It is cool.
You got one hanging on the back here, Victor. Oh, there it goes.
Well, that's why I liked like No Man's Land or anything like that, because it gave
No
you
pressure,
the
buddy.
option, or even like your maps, like on the first map you put out. What was that?
Green
Twister
River.
Mountain.
I was gonna say,
Green River, yeah.
God knows
that
where.
one, yeah. Green River Valley. I did that. I just got bored one day, so I literally started a whole new game save, and then I was like, I'm gonna make this a farming map, and I just started clearing it
yeah,
for farming, and so I would actually do that. I would clear a spot, get as much farming part done, and then go back to logging while I was waiting on crops and stuff like that.
yeah, totally.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it's neat to, like you said,
Something
just
different.
do it differently. Hey, have a different kind of setup for it.
Put some diversity in there, because otherwise, like, I'll go like hammer on this game, and then all of a sudden I'm just gonna be like, I ain't feeling it, and then I go play Star Citizen for 3 months.
My wife bought me a Steam Deck for Christmas. She gave it to me early because I had time off. And oh my god, man, I freaking love that thing so much. I'm like playing Skyrim again on it.
Nice, dude.
But you can I can chill out in my living room while she's watching movies and stuff, and I can just put my headphones on and sit there and just play it.
Can
It's
you-
so good.
Can you actually play with somebody else who's on just regular PC with Steam?
I don't know about the multi. I'm
No
assuming
shit.
you can. It's just it's just another version of Steam, right? So I'm assuming you can play all the same stuff. But
No kidding.
frick, is it cool? It's what I've always wanted, is to have like
I
a
love
good. Because we had a Nintendo Switch or whatever, but I'm not big. Wasn't a big fan of the games for it, right?
Yeah.
As soon as this came out, shit, I was playing Max Payne 3, I was playing Cultic, and all these shooter games, and now I'm playing Skyrim on it. I'm just balls deep in this thing. It's so much fun.
I love Skyrim.
Because all my games on Steam, I have a library of god awful knows how many are on there. Like most of us, you have a million games that you've never played. And now I'm going through this library and playing all these games that I've never touched, and I'm like, oh my god, they're amazing. I don't know, I feel like a child again. It's really good.
You can even do it in the loader too.
Yeah. No, better not. No.
Why is it taking you 45 minutes to unload that
Yeah.
truck?
Yeah, that might not go for
I had a
so-
hydraulic leak, but
Yeah.
I fixed it. I'm
Yeah.
going to work now.
Yeah, just starting now. Yeah. Oh god, I hope that works out. I would love to go back there. That was so much fun. That was a good job. A really good crew. Those guys are so easygoing, man. Like, just so easygoing. No stress. Everything's chill. And all the drivers are really good guys, too.
I've been in the habit of just binge watching your videos, so like I won't watch for a little bit and then I'll just go hammer on it.
Yeah.
So like I did that with I did that with you know, like, cause I got like a, you know, I got a phone mount and it's perfect. Like logging through's perfect because I don't have to watch. I can just listen
you just listen to it. Listen to it.
It's
right?
like a podcast.
That's
so I just
literally
chuck it
what
up
people. That's literally what people say about these. Like, they're like, oh, most of the time I just play it in the background. I'm like, really? You just listen to us bullshit about the stupidest stuff? Like, really?
Yeah, like that one episode where you and I talked for like 48 minutes about Star Citizen. Nobody else said a word.
I remember. I actually watched that back. I watched some of these like occasionally too, and I remember that one. I was just laughing. I'm like, wow, nobody said anything. Eh? Like, not a freaking word.
It was dead silent.
That was so
like,
funny.
All we did was talk. I did the same thing. I just
up a little there, Victor. Your back one's still hung up there.
I ended up watching it, and I'm like, oh my god. We totally took over the entire episode of just talking about Star Citizen.
Yeah, it was fun. Speaking of which, it's still not out. How long ago was that? Still hasn't made any progress?
Pretty sure that was like February.
No reasonable progress anyway.
Well, hey, IAE's going on right now.
Victor will call her good.
The Drake Corsair is finally out.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take off, guys.
Yeah, no worries. As soon as Victor's done his load here, I gotta run here too. So, but
bye,
we'll see you on the next one, Matt.
Bye.
Yeah, just throw those ugly ones on there. I'll go sell it, and then we'll call her good for one day. Hey, that's pretty good. We got some good stuff done. Well, Maverick mowed half the map, so that was good. Thanks, buddy.
You betcha.
Maverick, the lawn mowing buncher operator. Nice. Perfect.
Yeah, big L's Adam Jeff.
Yeah, I told him to come back and fight you for the position, but I don't think he wants to.
That's what we should do is a buncher off.
I'll have to start a new map and then have a bunch off, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so in.
That would be fun. It'll crash. It'll crash in like 2 minutes. Or you just follow behind them, count their bunches, and then chip them as you go. That'd be a good way to do it. So then somebody would be the official like chipper, so that you weren't crashing the server.
Yeah, you'd honestly have to do that. We did that today and on Silver Run Forest. We had so many logs on the landing, or we had cut so many down.
$27,000 for that load there, Victor. Good job. Good load, buddy.
We were using that damn what you call it,
the damn thing.
Yeah, God, the yarder. Yeah, we were using the thingamajig to do the whatchamacallit, and yeah, we just mowed this giant swath like from the yarder all the way to the end of the cable.
Frickin' right. That's the way to do it. All right.